Welcome to Lesson 4. In this lesson, we explore the Northeastern University online course template used for all online and hybrid courses, and demonstrate how to modify this template to meet the needs of your particular course and teaching style. First, you learn how to add and modify content, including images, text, and folders, and how to create other kinds of content such as announcements, discussion boards, web links, and assignments. Then you see how to create a faculty profile page. Finally, you review guidelines that help you to know when it's appropriate to make changes to your course materials and when it's not. A Blackboard site is more than just a digital repository for your course materials. Think of it as one part library, one part round table, and another part laboratory. Students use Blackboard for a variety of activities, including viewing lectures, exploring digital resources, and participating with you and their classmates in asynchronous discussions. As you explore the possibilities for online learning and start developing your course, remember it's not just the quality and the variety of the learning materials that determine whether your course is a success. How you present materials and facilitate and structure learning within the online and hybrid environment directly impacts your students' overall experience in the course. Structure and consistency are critically important for adult learners. This is why Northeastern University Online uses a standard course template that reflects the best practices for sequencing learning materials and interactions for distance learners. Students taking multiple courses know what to expect in a Northeastern University online course because they're used to our standard weekly workflow and consistent use of our online course environment. The template also makes it easier for instructors to concentrate on developing lesson materials and assignments without having to focus on building a course environment from scratch. Using a template does not mean that you have to change your style of teaching. The template provides you and your students with a structured path through an online course each week. It cuts down on the confusion that students and instructors sometimes feel when expectations are not defined clearly at the start. It helps ensure that each week's lesson contains the minimum elements needed for faculty and students to take full advantage of the online format. This structure gives our students a consistent experience from one course to the next so that they can focus and move through their programs with ease as successful online learners. But what if you're teaching a hybrid or blended course? How does the template work in that format? A hybrid or blended course includes both online and face-to-face meeting and activities. Use the template to map out your course and specify what activities happen online and which happen face-to-face for each week in your course. Post course materials for each week of your course. Example, if you deliver a face-to-face lecture, it is best practice to post those lecture notes in your course for review and retention. Shift the way you think about your course delivery to maximize the flexibility of the hybrid and the online format. Use the online environment to continue topic exploration beyond the classroom. Create a bridge between face-to-face and online discussions and build on concepts with electronic assignments. This way, you create a cohesive and complete course experience. Northeastern University Online requires that you post course materials for the current week and the week immediately following. Once these materials are visible to students, no further changes should be made to them. Even if you have material ready for future weeks, you should date restrict it so that students cannot access it until 1 week before it is assigned. Remember, you want your students to progress through the course as a cohort, and if some students are way ahead of others, it could be difficult to maintain cohesion within your course. If you need to change or adjust course materials, only do so while the folder is still hidden from student view. Throughout this training, we emphasize the importance of maintaining structure and consistency in your online or hybrid course. Students are most successful as online learners when their expectations about how, when, and where to find the materials they need are consistently met. When you change things midweek or you're inconsistent in where you post your course materials from 1 week to the next, you put your students at a disadvantage.